Hey everybody, in today's video we're going to be covering the random events that occur in Dead Frontier 2. We're going to be covering the Global Outpost Attack event, as well as the Nemesis monster, and in addition to that we're going to do one of the random event zones that pops up. Alright, let's keep going with Kinda Hideous here, and we'll see what to do in Oh, okay, so it looks like it's one of the global events. So to explain what's going on here, if we take a look at the map, you'll see this... Ooh. You'll hear the alarm going off. I'll step inside for a minute to explain this. Oh, it's like Silent Hill. I love that. So if you take a look at the map here, you'll see that the outpost is under attack. So it theoretically means that I guess the zombies can break the doors. I've never actually seen what happens if they lose, but you can hear them pounding on the doors outside here. And when you complete the event, you're actually given a rather large buff. So, and I talked about it before, but we might as well cover it again. The types of different melee swings here. There's the left click, which does an overhanded swing, which is a little slower, but it covers more range. So you can even move your cursor as you're going, increase its arc range rather dramatically. And then there's the quicker bash, which is the right click, or you can hold right click, and it's a little quicker, but it hits less. It has less reach in terms of distance, as well as less arc. And you can always alt to kick, and if something's on, you can press space to dodge. And sometimes bosses can show up while you're defending here. It's not such a big deal for the police department here, because anything that shows up will only be in the level 1 to 5 zone. But at Haverbrook, it can mean like level 25 bosses are showing up, and it can sometimes be a bit of a hassle. Oh, and this is your car. This is effectively just a fast travel device to go to the other two safe zones, and you can also use it as spare inventory as well. Your car comes fitted out with a bunch of damaged components, so the first thing to do is typically replace them, because even white components won't have all the negative associated with them, and the negatives that your car starts with, it's like negative 50% fuel efficiency in space, so even just having white stuff will increase your car's storage from 15 to 30, and half the fuel usage to go to the other safe zones. You can always go up to other players and inspect their stats and the two weapons they're wearing at least. So if we go to this guy and check out his profile, for example, we can scroll down and he's got an elite machete with attack speed, weapon surprise damage, and he's got a Dragunov SVD, which is a 7.62 rifle. You can see so many stats on people, like almost what I call an inappropriate amount of stats, and then you can see all of his actual bonuses across the board of the compilation of all of his gear and everything else that's going on him. Yeah, so you'll see here he's stacking plus experience, plus 60%, plus 50% inventory capacity for his high stats, plus headshot damage. There's another great stat to have, plus a lot of health. Makes sense. Plus, he's got a lot of item find going on here. So clearly he's just been stacking, and yeah, vehicle inventory slots, just plus 42% to his vehicle inventory there. So as I was saying in the other video, some of the important stats happen to be stacking those ones. And yeah, the timer's run out for the event, so you'll just get teleported back into the Dalbo Police Department here for the end of the event. And then we'll have all been given this buff, the Outpost Defender. So obviously I didn't participate a lot, so I only got 20%. Sometimes the buffs are restricted just to 20% and you can't even get the 40% even with full participation. But yeah, it's 20% XP gained and ammo find, increased quantity as well as the increased fuel quantity, and then increased chance of finding elite items and unique items. So it's a pretty decent buff all in all, and it's good to have. What's going on? So let's try to go do one of these events. Oh yeah, so you can open up your map, click, and leave a marker, and that way you know where to navigate to. Are they fighting Nemesis? Okay, perfect. I wanted to show the random events. This is one of the random events that can appear. This zombie here is called Nemesis. It's literally unkillable. So it's stuck on this guy here, and it'll only chase him. It doesn't matter who else is chasing him. He has to go into the police department for it to go away, but I think he's assuming that if he drags it around that he can eventually kill it.
Reloading. Wrong way! Wrong way! Wrong way! Let's go! Let's go! Out of ammo. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
I'm trying to see if I can lead him into the police department here.
Let's go!
So if he runs inside here, he's safe.
Let's go! Let's go!
And look at that, Nemesis is gone. So that's all he had to do to get the Nemesis monster off of him, and that's one of the random events that can appear. So that's actually one of the things that I wanted to show you guys, so that's awesome that that managed to show up here. Glad I read the chat to see them saying that it's immortal, because the only thing in this game that is immortal is that Nemesis monster. And as you saw, he's got two big fists, and he'll run up and just punch you in the face. So that's actually kind of awesome that we got to see that. Oh, and you probably heard my character emoting at him. You can use your numpad to randomly scream things, so
I need water.
that's 0.
Help!
Help is 1.
Look out!
It's 2.
This way.
It's 3.
Let's go!
4.
Wrong way!
It's 5.
Reloading.
6.
Out of ammo.
7.
I need meds.
8.
I need food.
So sometimes as a joke, people go into some of the public areas during some of the events and just start spamming some of the
Help!
emotes. It's usually,
Help!
help is the one that they usually spam a lot. You get like 5 or 6 people doing it. It's actually kind of entertaining. And the music just changed. Oh, some intense music. Oh, here's Mother. So that little beast on its chest, like I said, the Mother will always spawn worms. It's its ability. You have to hit this thing in its head. The little baby on its chest is its weak point. So the one disadvantage about Mother is that she's slower than all of her following zombies, so you kind of have to drag her around in circles a lot. I tend to just ignore the other zombies and just go straight for this kill during the event. Sometimes I'll beat them away. So every time I'm not fighting, I'll always just navigate towards my little checkpoint so I don't zone out. If other people join the fight, sometimes it'll spawn additional bosses, so you'll always want to remember which one you've actually done damage to, because they all have individual health pools. So that can make a situation get really hairy if there are several Mothers. The worms will normally give 7 experience, but I believe that the ones generated from this boss actually don't give any. So there's no real point in killing them. They do cap out at a point, so she can only have so many. should probably get away from this rock, otherwise I might be able to use it as cover. Well, not that she'll intentionally use it as cover, it just will provide an opportunity for me to miss more shots. Through half my ammo. Let's hope this kill is soon. The pistol only does like 2 damage a shot and 4 damage for a headshot. The shotgun does 8 damage a shot and 16 for a headshot, so usually I definitely recommend for boss killing, shotguns are typically where it's at. Always find this tactic of just running in a circle is typically the best. There are some bosses that move a lot faster, like the Titan, where you'll need an absurd amount of jog speed before you're capable of using a tactic like this, or a lot of sprint speed. I'm getting a feeling I'm going to fail this event due to ability to kill this thing. So you'll notice when you hold right click to aim in, that your reticle takes a while to aim in. That's your aim time. It's one of the stats that is actually fairly important to work on as well, because it allows you to aim faster so you don't have to wait, because your bullet can land anywhere within that space of those 4 dots. So the spread in this game is actually pretty bad on the guns. It's not like other games where you have laser accuracy. Not dead yet, just wounded. Drag some of these fast ones away. Those worms on the ground that are scary to me. There we go, boss is dead. And there, you have successfully completed the challenge, earning 1490. And I'll just try to danger loot this boss. I recommend not doing it. We'll just drag the zombies off it, and then once they get far enough away, we'll loot the boss. When I swing, you'll notice I try to turn 100 degrees away. This way you can use your momentum of the swing to actually gain distance from the zombies as you swing. Your character still moves forwards. Let's go get my loot. Uh-oh. There we go. Rare beanie hat. So all bosses will always drop either a rare or an elite, and they do have the possibility to drop unique, but it's pretty rare. But it'll at least always be rare level. So run back north, and in the northeast corner of your map, or sorry, the top right corner of your map, you'll have a little compass arrow there. So you'll see as you turn your character, the little arrow will turn. So that way I know I'm facing north right now, because I know I ran south to this area, so north will be safe to Dabo.